Welcome, Ravens fans, to another edition of the Spotlight Ravens series. Joining us today from the men's tennis team, senior Bradley Rothaar. How are you doing today?
I'm doing well. How about yourself?
Good. Um, and then, and then, and then I'm Aaron Schneider, the sports information director. First, what is your major and minor to kick things off?
I don't have any minors, but my major is in mechanical engineering.
Okay, and I skipped over some things. You're a number one You've been our number one singles tennis player, all conference honorable mention last year to give some sort of background.
Mm-hmm.
And what is your who is your inspiration and why?
I to pick an athlete, I would pick Arnold Palmer. He always played for the love of the game. He's big inspiration, even until like a few years ago when he passed away. It was never about being the best. It was only about the competition and being outgoing and making sure that everyone around him felt important.
Okay. What is your driving force / motivation?
Definitely the competition. I always want to get better. I always want to play against people that are better than me. Um, it's just fun. I love making a competition out of almost everything.
Yeah, I can definitely relate to that in and out of sports for sure.
Hmm.
What I guess it kind of relates, kind of a similar question. What's your favorite aspect about sports?
The competition,
Yep.
um, just the adrenaline, the activity, the everything. It's just I love the competition.
All right. What is your favorite non-athletic memory at Anderson?
Um, I would say one of my favorite memories is probably joining the Tivus. Um, that's been a great way for me to get plugged in here on campus. I got to meet a lot of people that are outside of my circles, so outside of the tennis team, outside of the engineering department. I just got to know a lot of different people. And I mean, I've loved being involved with that club.
Going back to something I kind of skipped over. What is it? What are some things that you are kind of involved with on campus outside of tennis?
I'm involved with the Tivus. I'm involved with engineering club. I'm involved in IMs, um, all kinds of different stuff. Yeah, I work in the admissions office as a ambassador. Um, so yeah.
Okay. And then what is your favorite athletic memory at Anderson?
My freshman year tennis season was by far my favorite tennis season I've ever had in my life. Uh, we came in as the underdogs. There was only enough guys to have a starting lineup pretty much. We were projected to finish eighth in the conference. And we knew that our program was being cut. So that kind of put a damper on the season. But, we still went out, we still played hard, and we ended up upsetting a lot of teams. We finished fourth that year. And so that was really amazing. And I really enjoyed the group of guys that I was able to do that with.
All right. Um, what hobbies do you have outside of your sport?
Some of my favorite hobbies are hunting and fishing, and then disc golf. I love just being outside, hunting and fishing. I've done it for as long as I can remember. Just going out young age. My grandparents used to have a pond that we'd go fishing in all the time when we'd go to visit them. And, I go hunting every year with my dad and my brothers. And uh, once I came to college, I met some guys and they got me into disc golf, which is just like regular golf, but with Frisbees and stuff. And so that's a lot of fun. We try and find time to do that, a couple times a week. You just go out and either throw in a big open field or um, go to the course and play and stuff.
All right. What is a little known but amazing fact about yourself?
I don't know. I'm not really sure what what I could use as an amazing fact.
Or what about just something that people may not know about you?
Um, Stuff that people may not know. I I don't know. That's tough. I'm not really sure about that one.
Hmm.
Um, yeah.
All right. Why did you choose Anderson?
So I had it narrowed down between Anderson and another college, and it basically came down to where I felt most confident with my major. Um, I knew that both engineering programs were kind of new at the time here and at the other school, but I met with some of the faculty here. I met with the coach for tennis, Bryant, and they just really they made it feel like a great fit for me here, and I felt like I would really be able to excel, and I have. I feel like I've really excelled here at AU.
Okay. Um, what is your favorite class at Anderson?
Right now, I'd say my favorite class is my senior design class. Um, it's just a bunch of like the entire senior class pretty much. Um, and it's a lot of fun. We always, are joking around in class. We have our big projects that we're supposed to be working on. And so there were some roadblocks thrown in there, with the going online thing. But up until that point, I mean, I really enjoyed that class.
Okay. Who is your favorite professor and why?
Dr. Lambright is my favorite professor. I had him for all of my math classes. He was always, funny, throwing in little comments. He made the classes fun, even though the material was not always that fun. But yeah, he was just a great guy. And I mean, I've been to his office a couple times, just to play board games in the afternoon. And when you make it through the entire calculus sequence, he has the class over for dinner. So, I've just gotten to know him personally through all of that.
Okay. What are your plans after college?
I'm hoping to find an engineering job around the area. I am from the south side of Indianapolis, so, around the Indy area or, close enough to it.
Okay. And then what do you want your lasting legacy to be at Anderson?
I just want to be, remembered as a fun and outgoing person. I work hard in the classroom, on the courts, whatever. I just, want to be that guy that, everybody was friends with and looked up to.
All right. Going into questions about on more of a teammate kind of thing. So
Yeah.
first, who on the team is best dressed?
Uh, Probably Jesse Hernandez. He
Okay.
puts a lot of effort into his outfits.
All right. Who on the team is the best dancer?
Jesse again.
Okay. Um, who on the team is the Joker, prankster, best sense of humor?
Um, Dane Houston. He likes to joke around a lot.
Hmm.
Yeah, him and Colton. They both joke around quite a bit.
All right. Who on the team is the most outgoing?
Um, I mean, I try and have that personal relationship with most of the guys. Um, Outside of that, I mean, I feel like Jesse does a good job of doing the same thing. Um, you know, most of the guys on the team that are pretty outgoing towards each other, just like always friendly, always saying hi, hanging out, that kind of stuff.
Okay. If if it pertains in tennis, who on the team's the best trash talker?
Um, Colton trash talks within the team a lot. A lot of the guys do. I would say he does it the most. But yeah, a lot of we make jabs at each other all the time. We're always giving each other crap, so it's a fun time.
All right. And then who on the team is the pregame DJ?
Usually, Coach Beard is running the aux cord, or Seth Nation runs the aux cord usually, um, if we're all in the same car and stuff. But they always just pick out fun playlists on Spotify or whatever and try and get the team hyped up.
Okay. And then does your team have a go-to pregame song?
Um, Not really. We joked about making the song "Back in Black" by AC/DC our team song because our program was taken away my sophomore year, and then we came back junior year. So we're just kind of like hey, we're back. school color is black. So, but we don't really have anything set like that.
You guys got the sharp new black unis this year too.
We do, yes, for sure.
All right. And then going into the final segment of questions, first, what is your favorite quote?
I've never really had like a quote that I've always lived by. I looked up a few, before the interview and stuff. And one that really stuck with me was one by Vince Lombardi. It's winning isn't everything, but wanting to win is. And that really just rings true for me because, you don't have to win, but you have to have the drive and you have to want to compete and always, wanting to put forth your best effort.
It's a prerequisite anyway.
Yes.
What is your favorite kind of candy?
I will eat all candy. I think if I had to pick a favorite candy, Milky Way. Those are probably my favorite.
Who is your favorite professional athlete?
Albert Pujols. He is my favorite professional athlete. I've looked up to him all my life. I'm a St. Louis Cardinals fan. And so when he was in St. Louis, he was a big role model for me. Just the way that he works with the community and the way that he works hard on and off the field, it's very inspiring.
Okay. If you could travel anywhere in the world, where would it be?
I would go to Alaska. I've always wanted to go to Alaska. I would want to go on a big hunting trip or a fishing expedition, just be out in the wilderness.
What season would be ideal?
Probably late summer-ish, because in the summer it's daylight and it can be warm and stuff, and in the winter then you got to worry about cold and darkness and all that. So I would say late summer, fall time.
And then outside of tennis, what is your favorite sport?
So other than tennis, I love watching baseball and golf. To play, I would pick golf. But yeah, I was really bummed when they started postponing like opening day and like the Masters tournament and all that. I was kind of bummed about that, but yeah, definitely baseball and golf are my top two.
Well, golf is making progressions in terms of starting things back up again. So
yes, that's true.
And then, what is your favorite professional sports team?
The St. Louis Cardinals for sure. I'm not the biggest fan of the NBA. I just never really got into it. So baseball and the NFL are really the only two sports that I actively follow. So I'd say the Colts or the St. Louis Cardinals for sure.
Okay. And then what's your favorite thing to do outside of your sport?
Just being outside, hunting and fishing and hiking and all that stuff. And then, like I said earlier, I love to, play golf, disc golf, whatever.
Okay. And then what's your favorite holiday?
Christmas, hands down. I love just, being with my family and, it's cold outside, but hanging out and just having big family dinners, and all just spending the day together. Christmas is by far my favorite.
All right. I think I've got all my questions. Bradley, thank you for joining us. Ravens fans, thank you for joining in. Be sure to tune in for another edition of Spotlight Ravens series tomorrow, and we will see you tomorrow.
All right. Perfect. Thank you.